Hey everybody, this is Aylad, and tonight, just for fun, just to kind of mess around, I guess, on the last day of the year, I'm gonna be streaming a little Guild Wars. And I did want to talk while I play a little bit about some stuff that's coming up on my channel. Yeah, so going into the new year, few changes. Not changes exactly, but a few additions I want to make onto my channel. I want to explore new genres or different genres of video. I'll still be doing my usual Let's Play type stuff, StarMade tutorials, StarMade streams, all that good stuff. The stuff that I love making and that has been drawing in the most views as well, which I'm so glad happens to be usually more or less the same thing. Little word of explanation about me as a YouTuber. I have said so many times that I'm only doing this for fun, and I'll stop doing it when it stops being fun. So it should be a pretty good indicator of how much fun I'm having that I want to ramp everything on my channel up. I put out 104 videos in 2017, not including this one, which to me kind of boggles the mind. Like, I can't believe I was actually able to produce that much content. That's across my Minecraft channel, which is now retired, and the Aylad Plays channel. But even if I had already... Jeez, I can't even hear myself think. Let me turn down the volume a bit. Even if I had already retired... There we go. My Minecraft channel earlier, like, the same number of videos would have been produced, basically, because they just all would have been uploaded here. In any case, like, 104 videos. Like, I never thought that I would be that I would invest that much time into it. And I'm really happy with that, and I want to see if I can beat that number going into the new year. So I'm still gonna do anyway. So I'm still gonna do all of the stuff that I've been doing all this time. I'm not changing anything in that respect. I'm about to die. Thoroughly enjoy it. Anyway, I guess that's what I'm saying. And when I stop, then I'm going to stop doing the videos. Right? I'm not trying to make a career out of this. So when I say that means I want to increase the number of videos that I'm doing, that basically means, yeah, I'm having a blast doing this. Like, I'm so fortunate in everything that's happened. I'm still a very small channel, and that doesn't bother me. Totally fine with that. Having said all that, while I continue to produce the videos that I love producing, and do the same stuff that I've been doing all this time, I also want to branch out into new experimental stuff. Things that other channels have been doing for a long time, in some cases. Things that might be relatively new in general. Just me being crazy and trying something totally off the wall. And try to have a larger variety of stuff on my channel. For a long time, I envisioned this channel being pretty much a StarMade channel, and that robbed it actually of a lot of its fun. Like, I love StarMade, I do, but I already had a single-purpose Minecraft channel. I didn't necessarily want another single-purpose channel. What was I saying? So anyway, I'm sitting here playing Guild Wars, and I've kind of been obsessed a little bit with Guild Wars lately, and one of the things that I've been doing with it has been recording some ambient background videos. Basically, I find a safe place to stand, and I stand there for maybe 90 minutes or so, recording the background music and noises, and I'll probably do some that don't have any music to them as well. And you know, it's kind of a peaceful background noise, like you're sitting at your computer, you don't really have the attention span to watch anything. You maybe turn on one of those and just have a little bit of pleasant sound in the background. You know, so that'll be new. Again, you know, this is not taken away from anything that people are used to seeing on my channel. It takes almost no time to edit one of these. They're so straightforward. There's no narration, so basically I do it all AFK. So it takes very little setup time. Just getting logged in and finding a safe place to stand in a game. So you know, that'll be a new thing. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but I've got a couple other kind of unusual genres of video that I'm going to be exploring. I don't know if all of them have been done before. Probably they all have, but they're new to me at least. Again, a lot of background type stuff. So you know, I kind of want to push the envelope and find new ideas and new things to do. I would really like to do a series of indie game reviews. Just like little one-offs, where I kind of take a game that maybe not a lot of people know about, do a little video reviewing it, post it on Steam reviews, you know, that kind of thing. So that's all, you know, that's all adding variety without taking out any of the old stuff. Now, in terms of taking out old stuff, some of y'all may have heard me say this in my recent 2017 recap video. The V for V 7 Days to Die server is gone. I was sad to see it go, but it wasn't a surprise because basically nobody, including me, was playing on it anymore. So that was unfortunate, but it doesn't mean it won't be revived at some point, but for the moment it's gone. So that content's out. At some point I might do a little series or mini-series just in single player in 7 days. And I had an invitation from somebody who's a Steam friend to do a collab with him, but I don't know that our schedules would ever be compatible, so who knows, right? It's a possibility, I guess. I'd totally be up for it. It's just, you know, scheduling. What else? I don't think I've actually mentioned this before. The V for V Minecraft SMP server is gone. At least temporarily. Again, nobody was playing on it. It wasn't worth the money that was being put into the hosting. So it's out. So Minecraft for me is on indefinite hold. I love Minecraft, and you know, they've got some exciting new updates planned if y'all have been following the news with that. And so it's entirely possible that I'll be doing some kind of Minecraft stuff in the near future. Or, well, near future, I don't know. But at some point this year. I'm definitely open to it. I have to want to, you know, I have to have the motivation to. Because again, why do I do this? I do this because it's fun. That's it. It's the only reason. So that's all stuff that's kind of going on with my channel in the new year. So, yeah, New Year's resolutions that maybe don't have anything to do with YouTube specifically. This year, in my primary Instagram account, Aylad Plays, which is where I post all the variety screenshots, I posted 300 separate posts. There's actually more than that in terms of actual images, because a lot of them were multi-image posts. I've got a few videos. all that good stuff. That dude's gonna need to come down. So that was really good. Now, I want to keep that up. Really enjoy doing Instagram. It's not a huge part of my daily routine. It's easy to do, and I get a lot of satisfaction out of posting almost on a daily basis. On my secondary Instagram account, which I just started this year, ooh, look at that. I've got, I want to say 145. I don't think that. 145-ish post, which is pretty impressive. I only started it in August. That's Commander Aylad. That's dedicated to space games like Elite Dangerous. I've posted a lot of old X3 reunion screenshots that I found on an old laptop. Stuff like that. So it's been pretty fun. I'm probably not going to be able to keep up that kind of a schedule in the new year on that one. But hopefully I will on my primary account, Aylad Plays. Twitter. Twitter's dangerous, guys. There's so much crap on there. So much frustration. Basically, let's see, is there another fierce anywhere? Basically, I get political on Twitter. If you've stuck around my channel for a while, you know I don't get political in my videos. But Twitter is like saturated with politics, and it's kind of hard to stay out of it. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to be less political on Twitter. I doubt very seriously if I could keep a resolution to give up politics completely, but it would be better for my blood pressure and probably better for my follower count if I stayed away from it a little bit more than I do. Alright, outside of internet and social media life, I read, what was it? 5,400 and something pages in 2017. I would like to beat that total in 2018. A friend of mine has gotten me into a series called the Mistborn series by, what's his name? Brandon Sanderson. Really well-written series, really grips you. Really interesting magic system there. I love fantasy anyway, but this one is really inventive and unique, which is a little more rare than it ought to be. So that's really cool. I'll be working my way through that series this year. At least the original Mistborn trilogy, at the very least. I'm trying to finish up the Harry Potter series for only the second time ever. I've only read through the whole thing once before. So that's... I'm partway, maybe a third of the way or halfway through Goblet of Fire right now. So that's something that'll take some time. For about a year and a half now, I've been working on reading the Redwall series, which I own pretty good chunk of. There's a billion books in it, so I don't know what percentage I own. But yeah, read several of those. Want to keep reading those. I have recently finished up Jack White's Camelot Chronicles. Huge epic series. I think there might be a book and like a prequel coming out this year if I'm lucky. Fantastic, realistic, historical fiction version of the King Arthur legend, which is rare. Like, you don't usually get King Arthur with all the fantasy stripped out of it. But it's a really interesting take on it. I'm kind of obsessed with Arthur. I've got so many different Arthurian series in my shelves. This is one of the best written ones, and there's thousands upon thousands of pages in the series. So I finished that up in 2017 after 15 years of trying, I think. Finally made myself read everything that had been published. Then I find out he's coming out with a new one. Of course, there's the usual thing, I need to eat better in the new year. That'll probably happen part of the year. You know how it goes. In 2017, I finally, after years of procrastination, really started putting more effort into woodworking as a little bit of a side hobby. Nothing that I'm spending a lot of time doing, but you know, just as a break every now and then, mostly trying to do useful stuff. One of the useful things that I did was create some stuff for a raised garden bed. I'm not going to get into the details of that here, but basically the soil here sucks, so you have to build gardens. You can't just like plow the ground and plant them. So that's something I want to continue doing, both the woodworking aspect and working in the garden. Not so much a resolution as a challenge for myself. I would like to grow and use $100 worth of produce. You are used to large gardens, that's nothing. But for someone who's basically a non-gardener, that's oh geez, that's different. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.